Hi guys and welcome back. Don't have my brows on today, which is a good thing because I look back at that footage and that video and I'm like, ooh, that's not a good look. I mean, this isn't either, and like this isn't either, but it's okay, right? Okay, so for today's video, I'm going to do another Valentine's Day look, and I think I'm going to use my jewels in this look today because, I mean, who doesn't like a good jewel moment when it comes to Valentine's Day? I know I do. Last time I wore jewels, I wore them out for New Year's. I loved that look. So these are little jewels I got off of Amazon. I'll find them and link them down below, but you get two different sides. Like this side reflects more of different shades and different colors, whereas this side's more of just that diamond type of jewel. And they have 6 different sizes of each. I think this was like 13 bucks, and you get the little it's over there right now. I'll get it when I'm going to do or when I'm going to use the jewels, but you even get the little wax pin applicator that you dip in to be able to put it on whatever, your nails. I think this is technically supposed to be for nails, but you can use it for your face too. So I love this. This was a great purchase for me, and this is going to last me forever. So check these out if you're looking for some nail jewels or jewels for your makeup looks. This is an extremely long intro, so let's go ahead and get started. If you would like to see what I come up with, then keep on watching. I want this to be a more simplistic look because my last look was pretty intense and dramatic, which is what I was going for. But I want this to be a more easy, simplistic, anybody can kind of do look. Let's just go ahead and prime our lids. And I just use some concealer, which, I mean, to each his own. Some people say using concealer is a horrible idea, and why are you using concealer to prime your eyelid? I personally am not that picky, and it's just makeup and I can do whatever I want. Self-tan is hanging on for dear life on my neck. It's nowhere else, not my face, not my hands, anything. It's just holding on my neck. Now I'm going to take the NYX Ultimate eyeshadow palette. This is in warm neutrals, and as you can see, it's all neutrals. And I'm going to go ahead and take, let's take this very light shade right here. And I'm just going to kind of dust it all over my eyelid. I'm not being precise or particular or anything like that. I'm just dusting it all over my eyelid. And the look is done. If you liked it, please give me, I'm just kidding. Now I'm going to take the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil. This is in the shade 619 Rust. And this is a beautiful shade in this, in the Jumbo Eye Crayons. If you don't use these are awesome eye pencils. I'm going to start by lining as if I was just doing a winged liner. Then I'm going to take a liner brush. This is a Sigma small angle brush. This is their E65 brush. And just start to make it a little more precise. Just like so. You can do whatever you want, obviously, but I also like to go in and just take some on the brush too and just start to place it on there, since this is a pretty thick liner. I'm not too worried about what it looks like right now because I'm going to go in and clean it up with a makeup wipe, so I'm not too worried about being so particular. I'm also going to dip into the shade right here just to deepen it up a little bit. This is basically about the same color. It's a rusty kind of color, wine, dark wine, rusty color. Yeah, I like that. I think I want to bring this up a little bit again. I'm just trying to get my shape down. You'll see when I clean this up, it'll look so much better. But right now I'm just trying to get my shape. I'm kind of bringing it down, cat eye. Like so. Can you see kind of the shape I'm going for, especially on the inner corner of my eye? And giving it that kind of a sexy, sultry shape. I might have to redo that once I start doing my foundation and concealer and all that kind of stuff. So that'll probably have to be redone. So now I'm gonna take a makeup wipe, which is over here. This is the only thing I use makeup wipes anymore, to get like detail looks, because I don't use them to take my makeup off anymore, so I'm not wasting so much now. I'm just gonna clean this up, sharpen it up. Yes, I'm loving that. So what I'm gonna try and do is mimic this on my other eye. And I'll be right back. All right, guys, so I think I got them matched pretty well. Pretty well. I'll zoom in when I go back to the eyes, but I did the best that I could. And I think it's okay, it's gonna work. I don't know why it looks stained over here already. Like, what the hell? These are the same lashes I used in my last video, the Ardell style Remy, and I actually am using NYX eye pencils all of a sudden, because I do like this color better than my Anastasia, and plus I'm trying to find a cheaper alternative than just using the Anastasia. I'm always looking for a cheaper alternative. But that is what is on as lashes and my eyebrows today. So just like in my last video, I'm going in with my, I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. matte putty with my Blendiful, and just putting this in my T-zone. And then I'm going in with my matte poreless on my cheeks and anywhere that I feel like my pores need to be filled in. I'm trying to think if in the beginning of this video I said, oh, this is going to be a really easy, more wearable look or something, because this is pretty dramatic in my opinion. This wing is obnoxiously big. I want this to be a more easy, simplistic, anybody can kind of do look. Now I'm going to use my CoverGirl Clean Fresh and do the same thing that I did in my last video. I feel like I'm just kind of repeating myself, but putting a dot on the back of my hand. But I'm going to use L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear and go ahead and make a cocktail that matches my neck pretty close. It doesn't have to be perfect, but let's see here. I might go in with another layer. I just kind of see how much coverage I get the first time around, which isn't going to be a lot. So I'm going to go ahead, I already know, and do this for a second time. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and go ahead and spray my beauty blender with my Mario Badescu, spray my face, and then get to bouncing. And just like in my last video, I'm going to use my e.l.f. Hydrating and my Maybelline Age Rewind. Put the e.l.f. close to my tear duct area and the Maybelline everywhere else. Let it dry down for 2 or 3 minutes and then blend it out with my brush. Then once I'm satisfied with my blending, I do go over a little bit with my beauty blender, make sure that I get all of the creases out before I go in and set everything, because clearly you don't want to set any creases. So I go in, blend all of this out. And then I'm going to go in with my Blendiful. And actually today I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Fit Me powder and just set all of the places I just put my concealer. All right, that is quite a process. However, I do feel like it sets my face so smooth, so beautiful. I love the new way that I've been doing my makeup, even though it's more time consuming. It's worth it. Now I'm going to take my MAC Studio Fix and put this very lightly everywhere that I didn't put concealer or highlight. For bronzer, I'm going to use my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I also sculpt with this, so I don't know. I just don't care to use two different products. You should, I guess, in the rules of makeup, which I don't really believe in rules of makeup. You can do whatever you want. You know, use a more contour shade to contour and then a bronzer shade to bronze. I just use a bronzer to do both. We just recently got Hulu and we're getting rid of cable. And I'm so excited because they have every single Housewives, every single episode, every single season. So all I did all weekend is watch Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I don't think I need to leave the house anymore. But it has all my shows. The only bad thing about it is they don't have the new season. So if the new season is playing, I think you can pay extra to get the live stuff. But that's the only bad part. I'm like, oh man, what am I going to do? I got to wait for the whole season to be over and then come out. So we get rid of cable on the 19th. And I started watching Shaws of Sunset last night. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to be like on the edge of my seat whenever the last episode is that I watch. And then I got to wait to watch the whole season in like 4 or 5 months. That's going to be the only downfall. But the fact that I got any show I want at any time, I'm really pumped about it. Do you guys have Hulu? Is it like not the best thing in the whole wide world? Freaking love it. For blush, I'm going to go in with my Tarte Color Wheel palette, and I want to go pink, like pretty pink today. I think I might mix a couple of these like really bright pink shades. And I want a lot of blush. This is another dramatic look. Let's just be real. My creative juices are flowing, and there are times when I know I'm going to film and I literally have like a creative block. I cannot think of something to do, and I know those days will happen. So why try and stop that process just because I want to tone a look down or anything like that? I'm just going to let this become a dramatic look and let it be what it is, because I know there are going to be days when I can't think of anything to do. So I'm going to be dramatic and let the creative juices flow. And then for highlight, I'm not going to use the Jaclyn Cosmetics, so don't come at me through your screen. I'm going to use the Ofra Beverly Hills highlight, and I'm going to mix the pinks and the whites in here. Oh yeah, baby, we are getting lit. And can you see that little bit of a pink hue? Hopefully, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but there's a little bit, my baby hairs are out of control, but a little bit of that pink coming through. That's what I want. Crazy, crazy, crazy look, and I love it. So for my lower lash line, I think I'm just gonna go back in with the same palette, take that same shade, and just start to smoke out my lower lash line. Actually, I'm gonna go in with these two shades. This one's a little more sparkly-esque. I'm not going all the way in. I'm kind of, what is wrong with me in this brush? Kind of going boom, like that, in that kind of a shape. Because I'm going to take some of that Ofra highlighter and put that on that inner part of my eye. And I wanted that to be dramatic, you know, like usual. And then I'm gonna go in with I think I want to go in with this pink, just the pink one, and put that on the inner part right here. I do want to take that corner down with that shade like I had done in the beginning, but I knew it was going to come off when I started, like when I was going to do my concealer and everything. I'm just going to take a little bit of that same shade and just elongate this. And then I'm going to take the Jumbo eye pencil and just line my waterline. Oh, I also want to take some of that white highlight and put that right here. Now for some mascara, I'm just using the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black. Now for the jewels, I want to go crazy, but I'm not, because I don't want to overdo it. Like, everything's already so overdone. I think I might just want to put like 3 right here just to bring that out. Oh my god, I feel like I have to sneeze, and if I sneeze, that mascara is going all over my lower lash line. So here's a little pin that I was talking about. This is like the wax side, and then it has this side where you can kind of move it around once you get it on your eye. So I'm not going to take huge jewels, not the big ones. I don't know if I want to keep the same size jewel. I might go like boom, 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 like big, medium, small. I might do that. So I think I'm going to go boom, 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 like big, medium, small. And I'm going to use my House of Lashes glue, which is always the glue I use. Actually, I think I'm going to do the very small one. So I'm going to use all 4. Oh my god, guys. I freaking love that. Do you see that? Oh my gosh. Love that. Alright guys, I had to put the jewels away because I knew I was going to just continue to put more jewels like down here, up here, which you can. I just want to put jewels all over my freaking face at this point, but I'm trying not to do that. So I'm just sticking with these. Just boom, 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 boom. Like, you know what I mean? Just the 4, because I like that. Now I'm going to line my lips with the Rimmel lip pencil in Natural. Then I'm going to go in with the Galactic Matte Lip Paint in the shade Demure. Oh, this is dark. Oh boy. I don't know how crooked these are. My lips. That is dark. Is this turning into an anti-Valentine's Day look? And then I'm going to use the Gerard Cosmetics Shimmer of Hope. And then to finish the look, I'm going to spray my face with the Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray. Make sure you shake this bitch up, or you're going to look like you just sprayed your face with straight up glitter. Alright guys, so here is the final look. You know that movie, what is it, like The Swan? Is it The Swan, I think, where like the long liner? I don't know. I feel like it's like that meets like rock star moment. I don't know, but I don't do this very often with liner, and I am just obsessed with the way that this look came out. I almost feel like this is an anti-Valentine's Day look. It's just because it has like that dark, mysterious, bitchy vibe to it, and I think that's why it's giving me that kind of a vibe, but I am loving it. If you guys recreate any of my looks, tag me, because I would be over the moon about it. Seriously, it would just make my freaking day, guys, if you were to recreate any of my looks. I would just absolutely love that. But that is it for this video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it, and I will see you guys on my next one. Thanks for watching.